Hi guys, Geek right here, welcome back to the channel. I want to say thanks to everybody who's watched the latest video. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for the likes on it, I do appreciate it. Today I'm going to do another Power Rangers figure collection review. And I ain't done one of these in a while. This is a Power Rangers Lightning collection figure review. And I haven't been many videos that I've done for the Lightning collection figures, because I haven't been getting many of them in. I've been busy getting other things in and I'm buying other stuff and literally neglecting the Power Rangers Lightning collection that I've been trying to collect for the past few years. So I managed to get 2 new Lightning collection figures for my collection, which I'll be showing you. Also as well, I'm going to be doing a blind box opening that I brought when I was in Birmingham, UK on Saturday just gone. Also as well, I'm going to be doing another Power Rangers Zord sort of review. I brought something similar like this before, I think it was a good year ago, maybe less, I can't quite remember. The video's up on here with it. And also as well, a Pop Final figure review as well, of something that actually started off the Power Rangers thing altogether. But this came way before Power Rangers did, and I'll show what those in a minute. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at that first. And what I'm on about is, and some of you people out there might know what this is. And I've been trying to watch a few things on this. And it's the first thing that started off the Power Rangers thing. Nothing to do with Super Sentai at all. Nothing at all to do with Super Sentai. And what I'm on about is this: Bioman. Japanese TV series, Bioman, where I think it was a Japanese astronaut or pilot who found a device that he had in his hand. He clicked it down, if I remember rightly, and turned into Bioman. But Bioman, when he turned into Bioman, if I remember rightly, he grew. He was massive. He was tall. I'm not too sure. I can't quite remember though. But I know there's an anime out of Bioman that I'm going to see if I can try and watch. But this is the 60th. I think this is the 60th anniversary of Ultraman. And why did I say Bioman? It's Ultraman. Duh. Yeah, it says there that Ultraman. I'm saying Bioman. It says right on the frigging box and the back of the box. I'm still not reading it right. So yeah, it's the 60th anniversary of Ultraman. So you know Bioman at all. Bioman was something to do with Super Sentai. This is Ultraman. This is completely different. Completely utterly different. And I've got the name like 3 times in the box and I still get it wrong. So I've never had one of these. So I thought I got one. And there's only one of these out. This sort of thing to do with Ultraman. And they did it as the 60th anniversary. So let's get him open and have a look at him. As you all know, if you're regulars, I am inbox displayer. And I take these out and show you what they look like. And the details on them, they go back in the box and that's where they stay. So here we are guys, here's Ultraman. Here he is, Ultraman. Brilliant details as per usual. They've got it spot on, I believe. As I said, I don't really know much about Ultraman. I have been trying to watch the animes, because there is an anime out there of Ultraman. And I'm going to see if I can try and find it again, because I won't mind watching it again, to be honest with you, see if I can catch up on it. Even if I can try and get a hold of the TV series on DVD, because that's one thing I'm trying to do as well. I've managed to get and find for the first time and watch for the first time the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Super Sentai version, which is Zuru Ranger or Dinosaur Squadron Zuru Ranger or something like that. It's something like that anyway. But that's what they are. But this is what started it off. This is the main thing that started the whole sort of thing off. As I said, nothing to do with Super Sentai at all. Nothing to do with Power Rangers. It's Ultraman. And as I said, the details on him are brilliant. And again, he does the 360 head, so that's the only thing he does everything. Obviously he's got the little mouth here that they put on for these little things. Obviously he's got a mouth mechanism. But yeah, but I said the details are not brilliant. So this is Ultraman. The first thing that started off the thing to do with Power Rangers when they decided to go to Super Sentai. Which I believe was just after was it Kamen Rider? I think it was Ultraman, Bioman, Kamen Rider, and then the Super Sentais. But I could be wrong. I could have them completely backwards. So that's the 60th anniversary of Ultraman, and that's what it looks like on the back. On there, it's on the back for you, and on the sides. There you are. But yeah, I picked this up. I picked this up yesterday. I think it was. No, when? Yeah, it was yesterday. I picked this up yesterday. So yeah, so there we go. Right, so I'm going to go on to the Zord thing now that I'm on about. And as I said, I've collected one of these before, and I waited for this one to come out. So now I've got both Zords for this kind of thing that I've started collecting. And again, it is pop. It's still pop vinyl, but it's known as Bitty Pop Bitty Bot. So it's known as a Bitty Bot. And what I'm on about is this little guy, the Dragon Zord. I've got the Megazord that I've done a review on, and the video's on here somewhere in it. So let's get him out and have a look. See what he looks like outside the box. Share the box in a few minutes. Okay, let's get that out of there because that's the as well. And here we go. Here he is. He is Dragon Zord. And the details on these are brilliant. They're absolutely fantastic. They really are good. I mean, if you know Power Rangers and you know Dragons and you know the Zords, or you've watched Zua Ranger, then you know that the Dragon Zords are brilliant. The Zords they do are fantastic. So yeah, but it's the detail. Absolutely fantastic look. They've got it spot on. Absolutely spot on. They really have. They've done really well with it. I'm happy with these. As I said, I've got the Megazord. The 5-core Megazord. Mighty Morphin Megazord. I've got that as well as this kind of thing. And the thing with this is it does this. And there he is as the Green Ranger. Sat in his little seat. Although he doesn't really sit in the Dragon Zord as such. In the American version anyway. He did go in there maybe once. When obviously it's the Super Sentai footage that they're showing. When they're in the morph suits and they're fighting the bad guys, the monsters, and they're excuse me. And they're fighting the bad guys. But yeah, but it's not bad. But he's got a little plastic thing behind him here as well, look. And I'm not taking that out because last time I did that, I took it out of the Megazord one and I can't get it back in. So I ended up putting the little figure in his box. So they got the little box as well, his little pop vinyl box. Which is pretty cool as well. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. The details are brilliant. Look, you see inside there. Look, absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. You got the Dragon Zord coin there as well. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I love it. So let's put him back in here, shall we? So as I said, I'm an inbox displayer. These come out and I did reviews for you to show you. And yeah, and here's the box for it. And this opens up at the bottom. I'm going to sellotape that up actually. It's going to do my head in. But there's the back of the box telling you everything that on the sides as well. Look, just there. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I do like them. It'd be awesome if they did Titanus as well. If they did Titanus, that would be pretty cool as well. But I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Right. Okay. So, that's 2 down, 3 to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the blind box till last. I'm going to leave the blind box till last. I'm going to show you the 2 new Lightning Collection figures I've got for my collection. And we're going to start with Lost Galaxy. And the Lost Galaxy figure I've got for my collection is the Blue Ranger. Blue Ranger. And I think his name is Kai. I'm sure it's Kai. From Lost Galaxy. I'm sure his name's Kai. But the box is fantastic. It's brilliant. Got the details down there. As I said, I haven't collected any of these for a while. And I've been trying to get them back in. And I've got them saved on different websites and that lot for different companies. I'm going to start getting them in again. And start collecting them again. Because now we've got the Playmates version. Is it Playmates? No, Mattel. Playmates? I can't remember now. I can't remember who's bringing them out. But anyway, the new ones is out. The new ones that is out. I'm collecting ones that they never brought out in the Lightning collection. I'm collecting them with that set. So I've still got a set of the Rangers and the bad guys and that lot. Just not necessarily going to be Lightning collection all the way through. I'd love to have been, but they didn't do it. They never completed the sets. So sooner or later, we know for a fact we're going to get them sets come in and complete everything. Hopefully, cross fingers. So anyway, let's play the box open and see what it looks like. And have a closer detail on him, shall we? Right. Open the box up. And then we have the signature lightning bolts in the back of the box. Lightning collection, lightning bolts. And here we go. Let's get him out. Come on. Here we go. Right. Okay. And here he is, guys. Here he is. Here's Kai, the Blue Lost Galaxy Ranger. I think I've got red. I can't remember. I have to go and look at my list. Because I can't get into the cupboard. I can get into the cupboard, but it takes me a while to find them all. And I've got to put these in there as well, which is going to be fun. So yeah, so anyway, here he is in all his glory. I think I've got a dodgy one because the foot turns in slightly there. Look, so I think I've got a slight dodgy one. I could be wrong. Is he going to stand up? Don't think he's going to stand up. Could be dodgy. I think I've got a dodgy one. Yeah, I've got a dodgy one. I've got one with a dodgy foot. This one's dodgy, this foot. It's not straight. It's curled in like that. So yeah, I've got a dodgy one. So I couldn't take them out of the box even if I wanted to. I've got the pins at the bottom to pin them into the stands if I wanted to get stands, but I'm not going to. It's going back in the box anyway. But yeah, it's a bit annoying. I've got another one that's done now. It is annoying. It is annoying, to be honest, when that happens, because you can't really do. Hang on, am I being mistaken? Have I just? Hang on. No, I think I've definitely got a dodgy one. It's not going to stand up. Yeah, definitely not standing up. Anyway, try it again. But there we are. Anyway, here he is in his all his glory up. Nice, fantastic details. They do really well on these. They really do. They've knuckled down on it a lot. They really have, with all the details and everything. And he's even got the yellow or the gold markings inside his helmet of his eyes. And you can't really see it properly, but they have. And you've got the belt buckle here, the gold and black on here. Get everything. Fantastic. Right, let's see how he does. So, he can look left. He can look right? Can you look up? Sort of. Can you look down? Oh, we can look down pretty well. Okay, let's do his arms then. So bring his arms up. Can his arms come up? This is how I test them as well to see what they can do. Yep, so his arms do come up. Brilliant. And bring them back down again. And do we do the elbow? There we have the butterfly elbow. So you come up. There we go. Brilliant. And the next one, can you do that one? Yes, all working so far. He's got the stomach as well, so you can look down with that. You can come up, so he's come down with the stomach muscles. And he can turn. Brilliant. Okay, legs. Let's see if the legs come all the way up as meant to do. Yep, that one comes up. This one comes up. Yep, there we go. So let's bring this one up again. Can the knee come down? Yes, the knee can come down and comes all the way here. So brilliant. So it looks like he can be jumping in the air if you wanted him to. So that's good. Let's turn around this side. Let's see this one now. And knee joint. Yep, again, looks like he can be coming up and jumping if you wanted to. Also as well, the thighs have got turning as well. So the thighs can turn. Don't know why, but they can do all the way around for some apparent reason. And this is the test I always do, the split test. Sort of that way. Can you go this way? Yes and no. Yes and no, but you can kick up anyway. Anyway, so that's that sorted. But yeah, this is my first one for... No, so I think it's the second I've got. I'm sure I've got another Lost Galaxy. And I'm sure it's red. I'm sure it's red. So anyway, yeah, I do. I'm sure it's Leo. I'm sure it's Leo I've got. So anyway, that's the figure for that. Let's have a look at his weapons. And we have the one weapon. I can't remember the name of this weapon. I know it's the claw mode. But I can't remember the actual name of the thing itself. Silly, isn't it? But yeah, but anyway, that's one of the weapons, and it's got the detail there. Got the blue and the gold, the blue and yellow, and on that side as well. So they can go back into there. And we have two, excuse me a second, two versions of the Quasar Sabers. We've got the one that goes into the holster and the one that they can hold. So that's pretty cool. Again, they've got the details on here, pretty cool. So there's the detail in there. So you've got the coin, it's a bit blurry, but you've got the coin in here and the coin in there. So that's two different versions. As you know, it extends. So this would go in there like that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So there you go. Right, let's take that out. Right, put that back in the box. So as I said, I am an in-box displayer, so that goes back in when it wants to. Come on, get it back in. I'll stop it. Doesn't want to go back in the box. I'll do it in a second. Right, okay, and then we have his Transmat effect, which goes over his Quasar Saber. Don't know why he's got holding to in his hand, but there's the Transmat effect, and this is made of rubber, very thin rubber, so these break very easy, so be careful. And when you've got him in, what's it goes on there like that, so it goes up on his Quasar Saber. Now, as I said, he's holding two. He's got the one in the lower form and one in the big form. I don't know why they've done that. But anyway, that's what they've done. So that's that. And then we have, as we all know, two sets of hands. One's that's already on his body, and these ones. So we've got the one that's a karate chop, and then the punching one, which you can change out if you wanted to for different poses. So I'll put that back in there, if it'll go back in. Yep, that went in smooth as a nut. And that one, good. And then let's have a look. And here is his civilian head. Now, this sort of looks like him, I think. I'm not too sure. But yeah, but this is pretty decent. I like the details, I really do. So let's take the head off this one. Take the helmet off. Come on. Come on, there we go. And let's put this on here and see what it looks like with his civilian head on. If I can get it on. There we go. There we are. There we go. So we got Kai with civilian head on. And if you wanted to, see if I can do it. Don't know if I'll be able to. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Sometimes you can get them to hold their helmet, but yeah, it's not going to happen. Right, so there we are. That's what it looks like with the civilian head on. They're not too bad, to be honest. They don't normally look too bad. But obviously they're in Ranger forms. You got the helmets, ain't you? So let's take him off. Put that back in the box. Back into there. Put his head back on with the helmet. Oh, there we go. And there he is. Fully morphed again. So, there we go. That's Kai. Now, the next one I want to show you is, I think, again, I can't remember how many I've got of these, but this is Dino Charge. And I'm going to show you Dino Charge Green. Riley. Again, as I've been saying, these are my own personal reviews of what I think of these. So what I think is my own opinion. What you guys think is what you're thinking and what your opinion is. Okay, so these are my own opinion for these. So let's have a look at this, shall we? Here we go. So far, I do like them. I do like the Lightning Collection figures. They did sort of neglect on a few things. When they did bring them out for the first time and everything. So a few things are missing. Like paintwork and stuff like that. So anyway, there we are. Lightning Collection again. Lightning bolts in the back. And let's get him out, shall we? Always a bit of a pain to get out then. Didn't want to come out. And here we go, guys. Here is Riley. Out of his box. Dino Charge Green. And again, details, fantastic. They've got the paintwork on this okay, brilliant. Because they did miss out a few things on certain figures when they first came out and everything else and that. And then they retouched them up and then sent them out to the ones that brought them to replace them. And I think the main one was the White Ranger from Dino Thunder. His helmet had a lot of paint missing off it. So they redid them and sent them out to the ones that got in touch with them to tell them they were missing the details. So yeah, that's what they've done. So they didn't do it all the time with this, but that's what they did do anyway. So anyway, here he is. Here's Riley, Dino Charge Green. Again, detail fantastic. The paintwork fantastic. It really is. I do like them. I really do. They're just brilliant. So let's see what he would do then. He can definitely look left, and he can look right for definite. Can he look down? Sort of. Can you look up? Oh, not much moving. So the up and down torso. Come back up again. Oh, I can go all the way back. I can. Brilliant. Okay, do the arms. A little bit stiff. Okay, brilliant. Elbow joint. Let's do the elbow joint. Come on, get it down. Thank you. That's a stiff one. Okay, that one, elbow joint. Yep, and again, elbow joint. Oh, that's a bit stiff. So his right arm is a bit stiffer than his left. Alright, so I've got to be careful of that. Okay, and then he's got the torso where he can come down with the torso and come up again. There we go. Right, legs. Let's see if he can bring his legs up without having problems. Yep, knee joint. Yep, there we go. There we are. So the knee joint comes up and comes away in, so we can do that. Brilliant. And you can kick upwards. Fantastic. Next one, leg. Up, knee joint. Come on. It's a bit stiff on the right hand side of this figure. There we go. Brilliant. And again, split test. Oh, he's not too bad. Not too bad. I can do that. Okay, and because, oh, now he can go all the way up. There we go. That's a lot better. There we go. So we've got the split test done. Fantastic. Okay, so let's have a look at now his stuff. And we'll have a look at the Dino Saber. There we go. Again, this is what I'm on about. There's a lot of paint missing off this. A lot of paint detail missing off this. More on the silver marking. There's meant to be markings, meant to be paintwork on this silver piece. So this is what I'm on about. Some of they didn't get the details probably of it all. Give me a second, guys. Right, so that's to close that door a minute. Right, so yeah, so we got that. It's missing its details. I might see if I can do something myself, so I can find a picture and see if I can put some detail on him myself. I'm not the best painter in the world or best detailist in the world at all, so I might leave it just in case I mess it up. So let's put that back in there. It's going to go back in because the other one didn't. Come on, why are these being such a pain in the bum to get back in? Why me? Come on. I'll do it in a bit. It's been a pain in the backside, just like the sword, the Quasar Sabers. Right, again, show you this, if I can get it out. Again, as I said, missing paintwork, then morpher, the gun. And as you can see, it is missing a lot of paintwork, a lot of detail off it. It really is missing a load of detail. It is annoying when that happens, because when you pay for something like you've paid for like this, I mean, I paid the same price it would be if it was out, because I got it off a proper company, and they were still selling them at the prices they were originally. But this, yeah, they really messed up, because we've got the details on that side. Look, all this here, but if you turn it around, missing completely missing, which is really annoying. Really annoying. So yeah, it's a pain in the backside. Anyway, let's put this back in here. If I can. How did I get it out? That way around? Yeah. Okay. Right, and then let's have a look at his transmat effect. Obviously being green, so he's got the green transmat. Again, as I said, these are made of very thin rubber, so these will break very easily, and it will go over his sword like so, for when he uses attacks. So that's where that sits on there, just like that. Right, Take it off there, put it back in. There we go. Back in there. Okay, and let's have a look at his hands. Let's have a look at his hands. If I can stop them from flopping all over the place. As I said, 2 sets of hands, one on the body, one on the actual figure, and these. And that's one of his poses he actually did with his hands. I can't think when it is, but it's one of them. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And obviously these do move as well, they bend and they've got the wrist joint just there, so it's just like with the hands. So it's brilliant. I do like these. As I said, these are my own little opinion that I have on these. Everybody else has got their own rights for opinions. So yeah, if you're thinking of getting these, or you were thinking of starting collecting them or whatever, I'm hoping I'm helping you out. I really am. Or if anybody else has had any problems with any of the figures, you know, the other ones like missing paint and stuff like that, which we all know happened. And anyway, here we go. Here's Riley, his civilian head mold, and it does look like him. It does look like him, to be honest. It does look like Riley, the actor. Brilliant painted, as per usual. Just a few things missing off the weapons and off the morpher. And let's have a go at putting his head on. Let's get it off the pin. Let's put this on. Oh, come on. These are so difficult to get on sometimes. They really are. Oh, it's on. Just never popped on. There we go. There we are. Civilian head on the Ranger figure. As I said, they do look pretty awesome when they're like that. But as I said, you know, they're in Ranger forms. They've got the helmets on, haven't they? So let's get his helmet back on. There we go. Back on, there we are, fully morphed. Give me a couple of seconds, guys. I do apologise, that's dry my nose. I've got this stupid niggly runny nose. It's not a cold, it's just pee me off, do me head in. So anyway, that's everything bar the blind box. Now, as we know, it is Power Rangers related. And I've had 3 of these now. And the first 2, I got lucky. And I pulled 2 different Rangers out of the box. One box each. And then I brought a 3rd one. And got the same Ranger as one of them. So now I've got 1 Yellow Ranger and 2 black. I'm hoping and praying this one isn't another one. But this is what it is. Blind box. And you can get the 6. So I have 2 yellow, 1 yellow and 2 black. I really don't want another duplicate. So please, let's see if this one is. I'll get the scissors. I won't see it or look at it until I've actually opened it completely. I'll keep it in my hand and then we'll have a look together. So here we go. The only other thing though is you destroy the box with this. So I can't put these really back in the box properly because the packet's open and yeah, it just annihilates the box. So I'm going to try and find something if I can. So there we are, look. That's where it is. It's in here. Nothing else, look. It's in here. And I'm going to open it up and I'm not going to look at it. Okay. You know, let's stay on the box. Let's open it up. I'm not looking. Are you ready? Let's see which one it is. Let's hope and pray it's a different colour. I don't want another black and I don't want another yellow. You ready? In 3, 2, 1. I got a blue! I got Billy! Yay! I got a different one. I got Billy now, so I've got yellow, black and blue. Yay! 3 down, 3 to go. Oh, brilliant. And these are the transmat ones, they teleport ones. They've got the, these are all see-through. Look, you notice they're not painted. They're like a see-through plastic, which is really brilliant. Really is great. So yeah, yay! Okay, so anyway, no, the head turns left and right, look. The arms come up, the legs come up. So you can sit down. Legs don't bend, the arms don't bend. The legs don't go backwards or anything, but yeah, I mean, look at the little detail in the belt as well there, look. So there we go. There we are, so I got Billy. Yay! That's a different one. Right, so there we go, guys. And he's going back in the bag. And back in the box. That's where he'll stay for a while. So guys, there we are. That is it. That is my review of my new Power Rangers collection figures I've got. And my new first Ultraman pop vinyl for the 60th anniversary. So guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I want to say again, I want to say thanks to everybody that's liked these videos. Also as well, the ones that are watching the live streams that I do as well. With that one, I've got one more video, one more live stream to do that I will be doing in the next few days. I've been pretty busy though for the past few days. I haven't been able to get on here and do it yet. But I will set up and do another live stream for you. Hopefully Sunday. This Sunday coming. Hopefully. So cross fingers, I'll do a live stream on Sunday for you. And then that will be the complete build of the Power Rangers Season 1 Megazord that I brought in from the company Fan Home. Got all the sets now, all the pieces, just putting the last parts together for the Tyrannosaurus Rex Zord. And that'll be it. Done. Complete. All 5 Zords done then. And then we'll have to wait and find out if they're going to do the Dragon Zord or not. That'll be fun. So guys, anyway, thank you so much. Appreciate you watching this. If you did like this video, smack a thumbs up on the bottom of the video. I appreciate it so much. Also as well, turn the notification on. Turn your the bell on as well to let you know when I put another video up or if I'm going live. First time watching, welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. Got many other videos to do. Other live streams to come as well, hopefully. And different things on the table ready to happen sooner or later. Also as well, in March, we have the Star Wars event coming back in Redditch on March the 7th. So I'll be going to that, hopefully going to that. Having a walk around the tables. I'll be doing some videos on there for you. Also as well, I'm going to see if I can get another interview with maybe 1 or 2 of the guests that starred or was in the Star Wars films as well. I've got a few of them on here already if you want to check them out. I've got some interviews on there already. I've got about 3, maybe 4 interviews on here of the stars, the actors that were in the Star Wars films. So guys, if you don't want to miss that, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification on, hit the bell icon, share the videos as well and the live streams that help the channel grow. I've got quite a few viewers on here, subscribed, so thank you so much. Over 180. Didn't think I was going to get that much. But guys, thank you so much. I'm Comic Con Geek Guy, and I'll see you all in the next live stream or next video, guys. Bye for now.